Welcome back to the Howepodcast101. I am Jake Roberts, joined alongside
Lucas Mitchell, and we're alongside
Noah Riley.
We're also alongside
Caesar Alexander Roethlisberger.
Oh shoot! I keep
Augusta.
when I say Alexander Augustus or Caesar Augustus.
Wow.
Alexander Augustus, yeah.
No, it's Caesar Alexander Roethlisberger.
I keep forgetting the Roethlisberger.
That's like the best part. Well, Caesar Alexander is pretty good, but we're back.
We're back.
It's also, I'd like to point out, it's week 20. 20 episodes of the How Podcast 101. We should be on 22 because of...
Yeah, because of... We had the Super Bowl that first week, so we had to postpone. We tried to go live and with interviews and everything, but it would slow down the Super Bowl that they were watching, and it just didn't work. It was really weird.
The Super Bowl that they were watching, was everyone watching a different Super Bowl?
Yes, totally.
Oh, no way. That's pretty cool. We watched a boring game then.
Yeah, we recorded some interviews instead, and
we'll play those later.
Are
we gonna play those in How's How, or...
I'm not actually sure.
We'll play them
down below.
Well, we can't do that, but
I know.
We'll play them in one of the segments.
Yep.
We'll just go ahead and do things to talk about / announcements. Number one, we have open ad slots.
Yep.
But we're starting to run low, so businesses, you better hurry up. We're about to run out of ad slots.
Yeah.
I think we only have one or two more, something like that.
I think
don't know.
two. I'm pretty
Two.
sure. Thank you, sponsors.
Speaking of ad slots, sponsors, go.
Hannah's Cafe and Market, Dawn Smokehouse, Paleo's Medford Chiropractic and Family Wellness in Denton, and FBC House Studios. And also, we got a new one, is Goodfellas, the barbershop. And that's where I got the sharp haircut. It's really good.
You'll understand the sharp thing when you listen to the ad.
Also, you guys can subscribe and like the video, as well as put that notification bell, and you can look at our own videos when they go premiere, and it'll be really cool to have you there. You can also share if you didn't know that, really.
That's the most important part,
Big
honestly.
thing.
Because without sharing, we wouldn't be where we already are. And we had a huge week last week with the interview with, well, not last week, but the last episode
ago.
we did with Monty. That was a fantastic interview.
yeah.
I just want to say that. I want to thank him for coming on again. And that was a good interview.
Yeah.
I understand why people stuck around for that one.
It was mainly him just talking the entire
It's okay.
time. It was great.
He's good at speaking.
Yeah.
Plus, your mic didn't work, but no one even noticed.
Right?
It's,
I only
you didn't
talked
really.
like
you
a
only
few
talked like
sentences.
yeah. It didn't really matter. Email.
Also, you can go to our email.
Howpodcast101@outlook.com. Website how101.com.
Do the meme website. We haven't done it in like 10 episodes or something like that.
Okay, I can
Comment
do that.
down below if you know what episode we stopped doing it.
If you can figure that out, we will give you a free sticker. Whoever comments that, I will give them a free sticker. Okay.
Yep,
How
just-
Podcast 101 sticker.
Just tell us where it's at, and bam.
And if we figure out that that's the last one we did it, then
Free sticker.
let's go free sticker.
Yep.
Okay.
On how
Wait, but I was supposed to do the
real quick.
Yeah.
We have merch,
Okay,
and
go
we have. You can donate there, and you can see more about us at.
Howpodcast101@outlook.com.
No, the website. You can see more about us. Darn it.
So try it again. One more time.
You can see more about us at
www.howpodcast101.wixsite.com/podcasts/.
Yeah. I think that slash is at the end there.
It may have not been, but that
I
was
have
such
no
a bad
idea.
website name. Why did it have to have that stupid Wix site and then slash? Like,
I
it
don't
wouldn't be
know.
that bad if it was just howpodcast101.wixsite.com,
I think you had to like buy your own URL.
which we did.
Yeah, we
It
ended
was like
up doing.
$12 to buy how101.com.
Yeah.
It's way easier to go to our website because you can just say, go to how101.com, and it's
Right.
like, people are just like, bam.
Easy.
It's that simple. Literally that simple.
And segments we're going to have up next is we're going to have our Around the NFL, and then we're going to have our Around the NBA, but we're going to rename it pretty much, I guess, to Around the Rim.
Around the Rim with Jake G. Roberts, Lucas Mitchell, and Noah Riley is going to be helping us out. But speaking of Noah Riley, it's his birthday coming up soon.
Yeah. No, what date is your birthday?
My birthday's on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Which Wednesday?
This next Wednesday. No, this coming Wednesday. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
He almost forgot for a second. Maybe we'll celebrate Noah's birthday party in style. Well, I mean his birthday in style on the podcast this week by playing his most famous fail.
Yeah, his most
The
famous
Ravens
blunders.
and the Packers.
Yeah, they're gonna be in the Super Bowl. We'll talk more about that in Around the NFL, and we're gonna have our House How. We're gonna talk about how, what's going on.
How's a good segment because we have the How versus White Right game. Let's just have a moment of silence for that game.
I don't know much about it.
Moments of silence. Okay, now we're good. That was a moment of silence for the Howe versus Whitewright game. Noah has more information on that. Good job with the music, by the way. He's got more information with that. He was at the game. He watched what happened, and I still think he's in shock. So we'll get deeper into that. I have a call from Monty Walker, who called the game, did a fantastic job at it. And I have the radio call from that. It's basically just like a full minute of him screaming. So
That's such a funny clip.
So we'll get into why.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, why why that happened, how it happened. Noah's going to help us break it down. And then we'll have the Super Bowl interviews that we had.
Yep.
Lucas went around with the wireless mic while I was in here and interviewed a bunch of people at the Super Bowl party.
It was really cool.
It was cool. I wish we could have gone live.
I like the last interview.
Who'd you interview last? Was it Mr. Wilson?
Yeah. That one's a funny one. We'll play that later. Then we'll have our top 10, and then we're going to have time for one more thing.
That was good.
Yeah. I know it was good.
Coming up next, I think we're going to be going around the rim.
What's
That's
happening?
awesome. Sorry. Okay. We'll be right back right after this.
Are you tired of that dreaded quarantine hair? Do you want to get that hair looking clean and sharp, but not drive 20 minutes to get there? If so, just go to Goodfellas and Howe. You can make an appointment on their website and they accept walk-ins. You can go see them at 105 East Hanning Street, which is located in the downtown part of Howe. Or you can call them to make an appointment at 972-502-0559.
Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101.
That was very fast this
I
time.
am Jake Roberts, joined alongside
Lucas Mitchell. And we're alongside.
Noah Riley.
And we're also
And- yeah, there you go.
alongside Alexander.
Caesar.
Oh my gosh.
Alexander
I keep messing it up. No, you messed it up just now.
Roethlisberger.
Caesar Alexander Roethlisberger. There we go.
That's what I just said. Okay.
No.
Okay, so instead of Around the Rim, we're going to do a little bit of a mix between Around the NFL and Around the Rim because, look, Super Bowl predictions last year, no one was correct. No one predicted correctly. And we'll do more extensive predictions and more...
Well, we kind of were both correct. A bit.
we were halfway correct.
Yeah. Like, we were like Chiefs, Buccaneers.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Maybe.
we're going to give Super Bowl predictions for next year. Like now. So, buckle up, everyone. This is going to be kind of bad. Noah, I would like you to go ahead and go first.
Why do you want me to go first?
Just go.
Okay. So I really don't know, honestly, but I'm going to say Green Bay has a shot. I'm saying Green Bay for the NFC. And sticking with Baltimore. I think Green Bay and Baltimore.
Noah, switch it to the phone, please.
Please no.
Switch it to the phone now.
Fine.
And that will be intercepted in the end zone by Johnson. And
We've seen this story before, boys.
can stop him now.
Too late. All right, my Super Bowl predictions is, quote me on this, the Ravens and the Packers.
Wait. So you're predicting the same?
I think I am.
Come on.
I have a feeling about the Ravens and the Packers.
Lamar Jackson can't win in the playoffs.
But that's true. But
Don't-
he's gonna win.
Nah,
Don't do this
guys,
to yourself 2 years in a row.
guys, it's gonna be
Okay.
the Buccaneers and
All right.
and the Ravens.
You think Ravens?
The Ravens and the Buccaneers.
Oh my gosh, y'all are dumb. That's not gonna happen.
And
Okay,
Tom
Jake.
Brady will win another Super Bowl.
All
I
right,
could
Jake,
see that
what's
happen.
yours?
Now look, I
Difficult.
agree. Now I would go with. I can't go with Buffalo, can I?
You can.
I can.
Possibility. No one
But
circles
it's-
the wagon.
Like the Buffalo Bills. Okay. What do we do on that? I mean,
What do we do? I mean,
well, what do
your
I do?
choice.
I guess I feel like the Chiefs, but it's like
Again.
exactly. Someone's gonna beat them in the playoffs eventually, or not, I guess. But someone will eventually. So Look, I'm going to go back with Buffalo. I like Buffalo. I think they have a promising future. And like Lucas just said, no one does circle the wagon like the Buffalo Bills at all. Like, literally no one circles.
Yeah, guys, it's going to be the 49ers and Brown. Oh, shoot.
I'm going to say,
I'm gonna just
NFC-wise, let's go with Green Bay. I like that. Let's go with Green Bay Buffalo.
I don't know why, but I've just blanked on the Browns. What city?
Cleveland.
Cleveland. Okay.
Wow. It's okay. It happens. Actually, we're going to quiz you. I don't know about it this
That's a
episode, but
terrible
later
idea.
we're going to quiz you on NFL. We're going to give you the mascot and then ask you what the town is and see.
That is a terrible idea.
Okay. Now, we've all given our predictions. We're all going to lose, guarantee it. None of those teams are going to be in the Super Bowl now that we said that.
It's going to be the Dolphins and
Now, the Dolphins,
who else?
The Dolphins
The
have a
Saints.
legit shot. But the Saints don't. Drew Brees. Did Drew Brees retire yet?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, he may not retire. I was going to say if Breeze doesn't retire that the Saints have a shot, but I'm going to go with Green Bay. I think Green Bay, I honestly don't think they'll make it, but I can't think of anyone else that has a better shot. Go ahead.
Jacksonville got Trevor Lawrence.
They're not going to go to the Super Bowl in his first year.
I know they're not, but Jacksonville has sort of a future now.
I mean, you can say that, but 50% of draft picks in the first round are usually busts,
I mean,
quarterback-wise.
Jacksonville did good with Blake Bortles.
I mean, that's fair, but look at where Jacksonville is now versus where they were with Blake Bortles.
That is true.
They had a good defense back then. But here, I'll say this about Trevor Lawrence: there's a chance that he will be a bust. Okay, it's more likely that he will be a bust than a success because we haven't seen him play in the NFL. There's no videos of him in the NFL. All we've seen is him at Clemson, and look, he was dominant at Clemson. But every level, there's a certain bar where if you can't meet that bar, you're going to be kicked off. Let's say high school. If you're not good enough, you're going to make JV, not varsity, right? In college, there's no JV. So if you're not good enough, they'll kick you off and you don't get to play sports. And I mean, even if you're not good enough for JV in high school, you'll get kicked off. It's the same way for the NFL. It's like college. If you're not good enough, then you won't be able to play. And Trevor Lawrence will get his chance, of course. But here's my thought on Trevor Lawrence. I don't think he's going to be what everyone says he's going to be. I think he's a little bit overrated because look at the quarterbacks that have been coming out of Clemson and look at what they've had to work with.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun.
Now, that's understandable. And that's another subject that I want to quickly, like, what the heck did the Texans do? Like, they screwed their future with Deshaun Watson. I mean, come on, guys. Like,
Deshaun.
Deshaun Watson.
Still can't get over it.
My bad. So I'll touch on that later, I guess. But NBA facts, Noah.
I'm gonna say this. I'm clueless on basketball.
We're not as extensively prepared.
You guys don't have to. You guys know enough about basketball. You guys play basketball. I don't.
But you know how basketball
I don't
works.
play many sports at all. I don't play any sports.
But you know how basketball works.
I know how. I know simple rules. I just don't know them extensively. Like I don't think I know all the rules.
Probably not.
I mean,
That's the reason we're looking at facts because we can't think of any facts on our own.
No, let's go with your most
right.
interesting ones.
First fact I have is Zion Williamson is putting up points at a historic pace.
I mean, that's probably a fact, but where's the stats? Do we have any stats for Zion
Who's
Williamson?
For
Zion?
Zion, I'll get those pulled up.
Zai or Z.
You don't even know who Zion Williamson is?
No.
Do you know who Luka Doncic is? What?
No, I know who LeBron James is.
Oh my gosh.
And Michael Jackson. I'm kidding.
Wait, what team does LeBron James play for?
I have no idea.
Wow.
The Lakers? I have no idea. Yeah, right.
All right.
I was just kind of guessing. I was like, pretty
job.
sure. Just
Have-
based on his jersey.
I have the stats.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, 2020 to 21 stats. He only played 28 games, which is not
That's
very-
all they've played so far.
2020 to 2021.
That's this year.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay,
Noah has another blunder. Let's go.
okay.
Add that to the list.
28 games he's played. He's averaging 25. Wait, is that average or just total 25 points?
Average.
That's definitely
It has to be average.
Yeah.
He's not- he only-
Averaging 25 points.
Every single game.
Averaging 6.7 rebounds. Averaging 3 assists, which you don't see normally in a big man. And
But he's a different kind of big man. He's
yeah,
not the same
he is.
thing.
He's 62% field goal, 37.5% 3-point, 71% free throw, and I don't know what the other one is, but yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Jake. What is the average number of games a 7th grade team would play?
8.
Okay, so what is one? So you want to know what my average would be?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a ratio of 8 to 1. 1 point for 8 games.
I mean,
So I've played. I think it was like either 5th, 6th, or 7th. I don't remember, but
probably 6.
probably 6th. I made a singular point all season.
Was it how close was it to the goal?
What do you mean?
Like, how were you closer to the goal, or
I'm
was it a
pretty sure I
longer
was
shot?
really close to the goal.
You were probably like right under it, and you just like.
You want to know? You want to know something funny though? During my time, I accidentally shot at the wrong goal, and I made it look like a pass on accident. So it looked like a pass, but I totally shot at the goal, and I missed hard. That was such an air ball; it wasn't even funny.
You're gonna have to tell us more about that later.
That's literally all it is, dude.
You're gonna tell us more about
Everyone
your
was like,
basketball
"Ooh."
career in 6th
I'm like, I was
grade.
passing it, bro. What are you talking about? My basketball career, I don't even know what, like, I was just at some block or something. I don't know. I was like at the corner of some area. I was like rebounder. I was really good at rebounding, actually.
I could see that. You're kind of aggressive. Noah, how many points per game did you have
In what grade?
this year?
This year?
Yes.
Well, B team, I had like 17, I'd say, average.
What about JV?
JVA?
Yeah.
6 probably is what I'd say.
Better than me. I mean, I only got like, I think I had like 2.5 points per game.
Yeah, but for me, I had games where I went off and games where I didn't even play. So
See, it's
better.
better.
It's hard to average out.
It's better
Yeah.
than mine of like point 10 or something, 0.1.
Oh my gosh.
Probably like 0.12, right?
Probably something
12.
like that. Yeah, I think that'd be
Yeah.
correct. Somewhere around there. But Lucas is like 0.12% or 0.12 points a game.
It's like I don't know. It's the ratio. 1.1 game out of 8 games, probably.
All right.
I feel pretty proud of it, man.
So the next and final fact that we have, because we're running out of time on this segment, is Bradley Beal scoring 40 plus doesn't seem to help the Wizards win.
Well, I mean, the Wizards are trash this year.
They
So.
honestly are.
I mean,
the Wizards?
the Washington Wizards. Did you even know that was a team?
No.
Okay, we should just mute his mic during the basketball segment because he shot at the wrong goal when he was in 6th grade.
Oh my.
I think I did that too, I'm pretty sure. Once.
Did you?
You
Yeah, I
you
did.
probably have done it before,
I don't
right?
know. No, I don't think so.
No.
I mean, I'm not really that good at basketball, but you know.
Don't you shoot like 100 times a day or something like that?
No, not really.
No.
I used to shoot like 50 times a day, but then I stopped because I didn't want to.
Oh, here's an interesting fact. Beal scored a total of 315 points through Washington's first 9 games. That's crazy.
Wait.
That's
But what's that
insane.
average? Hold on, I got it.
I would say 40 points.
What was the average? What was the score?
315 total points divided by 9 games.
35.
35 points a game in the first 9
That's
games.
crazy. Your NBA Finals predictions that you predicted Nets.
Nets and Mavs.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Mavs looked good to start the season, and now they've kind of gone downhill, but they're starting to climb back up.
They had a COVID outbreak.
Yeah.
Where a bunch of players had to miss like 3 weeks or something because the COVID protocols in the NBA are horrible.
They're strict.
They're very, very strict, and a lot of people are like, "Yeah, this is kind of ridiculous, guys."
Who is the greatest basketball player of all time?
Michael Jordan?
Okay.
Is that even a debate?
That's
have
like a
no
proven
idea.
fact, Lucas.
It's like some people would say LeBron James, but it doesn't even matter if LeBron James is actually better. The greatest basketball player is always going to be Michael Jordan. I don't know why. It's just facts.
Michael Jordan. He got his own shoes.
Well, he also
so did LeBron.
Well, so do like any star has their own shoe. Like Katie has his own shoe.
I want my own shoe. We should make Howepodcast shoes.
Who would buy that? Like Howepodcast 101 basketball shoes. I
That'd
like
be
walk out
terrible.
there. You know, I'm gonna check into my next game with a Howepodcast 101
Free
shoes on.
advertisement.
I get so bullied.
Hey,
Golly.
look at my new shoes, Brian guy.
Okay, I believe coming up next, are we gonna do House How? Is that what we're gonna do?
I believe so.
All right, coming up next, we're gonna do House Out. We'll do it right after this.
First Baptist Church of Howe services on Sunday morning is an awesome place to be, with Bible fellowships and a main service for everyone. The main service consists of worship by Art Rayburn and a sermon by Roger Tidwell. The fellowships begin at 9:15 for the adults, youth, and kids to enjoy the teachings of Christ Jesus, our Lord and Savior. The main service also starts at 10:30 after. During these uncertain times, the First Baptist Church of Howe has your back on 100 Davis Street in Howe, Texas.
Up there on the passer.
Zach DeFrange will stand in the middle of the paint, then on the white right end.
I believe Evans will they're going to get the ball to Evans and make him make the pass.
Daniels looking to inbound to Pitt. Pitt's going to try to bring it up.
He
0
got a good
second,
look.
a long heave.
He made it! He made it!
Point right! I don't believe what I
And
just
Whitewright
saw!
storms the
He
court.
shot it from half court, and it went off the glass and in. Whitewright celebrates. I do not believe this. I cannot believe this.
Whitewright
Aaron Pitt
storms
has
the
done
court.
that against Hal his whole life.
He
From
really
youth
has.
league to middle school and now varsity, he ends the career of the class of 2021 basketball.
Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I am Jake Roberts, joined alongside
Lucas Mitchell, and we're alongside.
Noah Riley.
Okay.
All right, so that was a crazy clip.
Well, crazily depressing.
Oh.
I would say. Got him. Noah Riley was there, so give us your insight.
Well, the whole game was just a roller coaster of momentum.
Okay.
Shifts. Like 1 second it would be on Howe's side, and then it would be Whitewright's side. Just
Well,
over and over and over
Didn't
and
that
over.
happen in football? Or, oh my gosh, I did that. Football?
Didn't it happen in football? I mean,
Does it happen in basketball a lot?
Oh yes.
well, momentum changes are different. In basketball, it happens more. It's a lot. It's a game where it's quick. You can quickly score like 10 points, and then the other team can quickly score like 30, and then you can score another 40. It's, you know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
not
It's crazy.
not that many points, but that's basically the.
So there's like 8 seconds left, and Austin Haley is taking it down the floor, dribbling it down. Howe's down by 2 points, and he dribbles down. Jake Fallbacher's right down there in the post, slings it to Jake. Jake goes up for the shot. He makes it and gets fouled. So Howe's side is sky high on cloud 9. And all Jake we think needs to do is make the free throw, and there's 2 seconds left in the game. We don't think they're going to score.
Well, I mean, why would you think that?
Yeah, and he makes the free throw, so we're all yelling, standing up, jumping around. And so as you just saw, Daniels inbounded the ball to Pitt, and Pitt dribbles it up. And for some reason, Howe's not guarding Pitt.
Why did they not do that?
It was weird. They were letting him dribble up. I guess they were trying not to foul him because Howe's only up by 1 now.
It's better to foul than let
Yeah.
him bank a half quarter. Was it a bank?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
a
that's
bank.
just-
He throws it up, and as soon as he threw it up, I saw that looks like it's going in, and it banked off the glass and in. And like Whitewright, all the fans stormed onto the court. It was awesome. It was honestly awesome, but it was depressing as well.
I mean, what a moment to watch, to witness, for sure. Feel bad for the class of 2021 that played their last basketball game. Feel very bad for them. Noah rolling us in with the top 10 music. Thank you very much. I guess, I mean, I don't even know This was just a tough game. This is just a tough pill to swallow.
I wouldn't look at me. I have no idea what happened.
I know.
It was tough. Very, very tough.
Yeah.
All I can hear is half court shot. Amazing. Whoa.
Okay, so
Last second.
we forgot to pull up the audio of the interviews that we did, so we'll do that in one more thing. This can be a short segment. But how's How for everyone? How's
How's been good.
do we want to talk
How's
about
great.
the power outages?
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
All the restaurants going out too. I mean, they recovered really quickly too.
Well, yeah.
I was hoping I was going to go to Don's Smokehouse for some good beef jerky though. Didn't I tell you that over the mic when I was playing games with you? I'm like,
No,
I
we need
really,
a cha-ching sound
really
effect.
want-
Cha-ching.
Like whenever we have whenever we say something about an advertiser, cha-ching! That'd be
We'll
great.
have that
But
soon.
like, I'm not lying. This is not an advertisement. Okay, Don's Smokehouse beef jerky.
really
I
is.
love it so much.
It's really good.
Did you?
I've had it.
I was talking to you
It's
like, on the
fantastic.
mic, right?
Yeah, we were playing Minecraft Battle Royale.
Yeah. And I was talking about like I'm gonna get something to snack on, and we had beef jerky inside my kitchen.
Don's
I'm like,
Smokehouse.
you know who else has the greatest beef jerky? And what's on my counter right now?
Mm-hmm.
Don's Smokehouse beef jerky. I love it so much. I'm like Jake. I'm just gonna go up there. Like we were like planning on going to Palio's or something, right? And then like I really want to go to Don's Smokehouse to eat some beef jerky. I'm gonna buy like 1 billion pounds of beef jerky.
Oh my gosh,
Dude, their beef jerky's way too good.
it's good. Power outages though. I mean, how was y'all? Did y'all have rolling blackouts?
Yeah, they were weird. How long were you guys'?
We were about. What would you say? I would say it was about 20 minutes and then an hour. 20 minutes with power,
Really?
an hour off. What power?
Yeah.
Mine
was pretty bad.
Mine was we timed it exactly actually. We had about 25 minutes on usually, like in the beginning stages, and then later on we had like it went up to like 26, 27,
It, like, kept
28,
going up
29.
a little bit more, yeah.
And we finally got to like 30 something. We had two instances where it went on for a very long time.
That was almost like an accident.
Yeah, like
It felt like it was a complete accident. Like the dude on the grid forgot to flip the switch.
Imagine being that dude. Your boss comes in. Hey, why switch A17 on? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, because I had mine out for like 5 hours, or on for 5 hours, and you would have yours. You said like 7 hours.
Well, no, ours was just. It turned on at 12 p.m. on. What was that, Thursday or Friday? Thursday, right? 12 p.m. on Thursday, and it just stayed on. It's been on since then. So.
What were you guys doing during the power outages?
I don't even know.
I couldn't play Minecraft.
Well, speaking of that, we hooked up our generator to the TV.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you could play games.
We were kind of cheating.
See, I played Monopoly with my mom and my brother, and my dad had to go to up in
Because
Oklahoma.
he works for
an electric company,
Yeah.
Mostec,
like
you know,
like an industrial electric company.
pretty much.
Yeah.
And he was only on standby. He was just like out in his truck, just there,
Doing nothing?
Doing nothing.
He just was sitting there in his truck. How
Yeah.
boring is that? I mean, at least he had power in there, but
All right. At least he wasn't freezing to death. And apparently, hotels were hard to find.
well, I mean, I would assume because a lot of people had to go to hotels.
Oh, yeah.
Like it would get too cold in their homes, and they wouldn't be able to do anything else, so they just had to.
Yeah. No. What did you do during?
Well, my family just played a bunch of card games. Like
Yeah,
one's
that's
like
kind of what we did too.
there's this game we have called Joker's Wild. It's a card game. It's really fun. It involves marbles. We played that a lot, and we played Frustration.
Because we played Skippo. We played a few card games. I only played card games with my brother, and we played 2 games of Clue. One on the beach side and another in the mansion side, and I won both games. I didn't want to play Clue.
Let's go.
My mom's like, I played so much. I know how to play this game, and I won really easily. It's because hold on, the first game they both guessed wrong, and I just automatically won. Even I had the answer anyway.
Oh, wow.
But they automatically lost, and I automatically won. The second game, my brother missed it, and my mom was about to say something, but there was this guest card, this quest card thing. You get, it's like a question mark card, hidden card, whatever. And I got it, and it was like you can ask 2 questions. It means that I can say 2 things, which I asked a question. My mom was about to go, and I'm like, or no, my brother didn't go out. He was about to say something, and he had the answer, definitely. And my mom's like, wait, but Lucas has 1 more question. I'm like, hey. My mom messed up at that time because I already won the first game. She was really, my brother and my mom was really mad that I won the second game.
Wow, what a pro gamer moment.
I'm just too good.
Now, my mom hates board games, card games, any games. So we just sat around. We literally did nothing. And did y'all have trash cell service?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, mine was pretty
good.
bad.
Like, there were times where I could do everything, and then there were times where I could do nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know what was wrong with that. I think that's gonna wrap up How's How. Coming up next, time for the top 10 of the week. We'll do it right after this. Don's Smokehouse is one of the best fresh butcher shops in Texas, but it's not just a butcher shop. It's home of the best jerky around and the famous Great Wall of Jerky, where you will find 17 different kinds of jerky, including bear, buffalo, elk, venison, turkey, and of course, beef and more. We are open Tuesdays through Saturdays from 10 to 6. Don's Smokehouse is located in downtown Howe at 111 East Hanning Street. Come on down for a free sample and experience the Great Wall of Jerky. Don's Smokehouse, the best jerky around.
Hey, what's your favorite pizza place? Well, it's Palio's Pizza, of course. But Palio's also brings you the best fresh salads, sandwiches, pastas, and my favorite, wings. They have a great lunch menu, delicious desserts, and their drinks have free refills. Palio's Pizza is located at 303 West Hanning. We are available for dine-in or carry-out. Order online at www.palioshow.com or call us at 903-532-0390. Palio's Pizza in Howe.
Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I am Jake Roberts, joined alongside
Lucas Mitchell, and we're alongside
Noah Riley.
and Caesar Alexander Rothman.
Yeah.
So just had to add that in.
If you could not tell
go ahead.
by the music, it is a little hint to what we're doing. If you don't already notice it, if you don't really realize what the song is, it pertains to the top 10 movies of Marvel
Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, before we get into this, me and Noah, and I guess you too, we've all been watching the Disney Plus series WandaVision.
Yep.
What do you think of this series?
Oh my gosh, it's such a good series.
It's so confusing, right?
At the beginning, and actually, no, I already knew what was going on. I wasn't confused at all.
We're not going to spoil anyone, so we'll just kind of talk about no plot lines.
Yeah, it is very confusing for people who don't know the MCU. The Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Well, I know the MCU too, but like,
I wasn't very confused. So, I mean, the basic
like the
thing you
first
see
episode, were you confused?
No, not really.
Really?
I knew what was going on.
You were definitely confused.
No, I
Lucas.
had like a bunch of theories on what like Wanda was doing in that episode.
Well, WandaVision is unlike any Marvel movie there's ever been.
It's so good though. It's really
so
good.
Yeah, it's good. I
Well,
like it.
If you ever read like comics and stuff, you can pretty much find it.
You can
easy
figure
from
out
that.
what it was, and yeah.
Basically, I usually I can say this about the episodes. So it's basically, at the beginning, it's a sitcom. And
Throughout the entire series, it's a sitcom.
yeah. And once you watch it, you'll understand. It's basically just a sitcom that's going from, I think, the 50s and
To the 2002 in modern day.
yeah, right now it's like, is it right now modern day?
It's 2000s. And then
2000s.
the episode 7, you haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah.
But the episode 7 is filmed like The Office. They like zoom in and they interview people. It's hilarious. It's like that episode's funny. It's right now. Wasn't that episode more funny?
Office
Yeah, that
type
was
episodes.
hilarious. That was cool.
Probably just a case of the Monday.
All right, cool. And so yeah, the top 10 cinematic Marvel movies.
Yes.
And the first one off, Noah, number 10.
Number 10
Oh, actually, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Iron Man.
The original.
Man.
The original Iron Man.
This is the first Marvel movie I saw ever. And
Really?
Yeah.
I saw the Hulk the first time.
That's a trash movie.
No, like the very. I haven't
Oh, like
watched
the 2004 Hulk.
Like yeah, old.
Oh
Hulk.
wow. Okay.
Old Hulk.
Did you like it?
Oh yeah, I loved it. It's Hulk, man. I played a lot. I had a DS, right? And I played a lot of Hulk games. Mm-hmm. Hulk was pretty much my favorite character back then.
Really?
He was just way too cool, man. He had a bunch of like different versions of himself. It was very confusing, but I liked it.
The original Iron Man, I liked it. It was different than other MCU movies.
I don't think I've watched it enough times to remember.
I've seen it like
all
twice.
of it.
Okay, so this is when he breaks out of the cave and makes his original armor, and then the bad guy finds his armor, steals it, makes a better version of that armor, and then fights him in the streets.
Yeah,
and kind of obliterates him.
And then he gets frozen into a. He just
and then they both fly up, and then Iron Man doesn't freeze, and then this guy does.
Mm-hmm. And it's really cool because there's a lot of things. You remember when he crashed, like in the beginning of the movie when he crashed with it.
Yeah, with the Iron Man armor,
right? And then he made it frost proof, like he made it where it won't freeze. And you can actually see all of the evolution that Mr. Stark has put throughout
his entire
all of the series.
It's really cool.
Like nanotech and
in Infinity War,
he made an extra helmet when he gets hit by Thanos.
He's
he learns from a bunch of different things. Like I'm trying to think. He makes nanotech out because he gets like his armor destroyed in the movie before.
Remember, he just like has it to where he can just do this and it just like pops up on his entire.
And
that's pretty cool.
It works much better for him using nanotech, and it was just the evolutions he go through are insane. You should watch videos on it. It's really cool.
Number 9, Noah.
Number 9 is Black Panther.
Black Panther was a great movie.
I didn't like Black Panther. I really didn't.
Really?
Why
don't you think?
I think Black Panther was really good.
I think it was a
I
great
feel like
movie.
Black Panther had a weak storyline.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I thought the
It kinda
storyline
did.
was great. I thought it was awesome.
Pretty good too.
It just seems like Marvel does that same storyline with every starting Super Bowl or
But it kind of
superhero movie.
Wow. Yeah.
But like Black Panther, it was very action packed. Had a bunch of scenes. It demonstrated kinetic energy in his suit. It gave the backstory for later on, like in Infinity War.
Rest
it
in
gave
peace.
Rest in peace. What's his name again?
Chadwick Boseman.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah. Because in Infinity War, his sister had to take out the Soul Stone from Vision's head.
Which it didn't work, obviously, but like...
Well, this was the thing where the force field came into purpose. Mm-hmm. They needed a way to have all the Avengers be able to fight Thanos in the last fight, right? And it just worked way too well. Like, the backstory just explained why the force field's so strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean...
Vibranium.
There were some good things about Black Panther.
I loved Black Panther.
But I wasn't a huge fan. I wouldn't put this on top 10. I'd put this at like 15, 16.
Oh.
Noah, 8?
Number 8 is the original Avengers.
Oh, let's go.
I'm actually not very familiar with this actually.
It's more of a comedy.
Really?
So, yeah, if you've never seen this, or you've probably
I've seen it, but I just don't remember it as much.
There's the scene where Thor goes, well, it's like Black Widow's like, we have to track down Loki and kill him, and Thor's like, Loki's my brother, and then
died 7 times.
Well, no, and then and then Black Widow goes, he's killed 8 people in 3 days, and Thor goes, adopted. Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes. I always thought that was funny. And
Loki dies again in the movie, and then guess what? The
He
next
dies
movie,
again.
He dies again.
I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty weird.
He just
with
keeps on
Loki.
dying, and then he's gonna have like that backstory.
He's gonna have a TV show.
Have you seen the?
I've seen the trailer for it.
Yeah,
it's
really cool.
It's gonna be interesting. Noah, number 7. Right?
Number 7 is the original Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, this should be like top
What's
5.
the matter with you?
Ooh, I don't even remember the song either. From Bacon,
coming. Yeah, it just like
Kevin Bacon.
okay.
Have
So
you heard?
yes,
Okay, making sure.
I understand.
I love that movie so much.
It's so
It
funny.
was mainly comedy, but it was really dramatic and it was really good.
They did a good job. I love
Beautiful.
Guardians of the Galaxy. That's a fun movie. And then he starts dancing with like in front of Ronan. He starts dancing in front of Ronan at the end, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
It's like dance off. It's such a dumb movie though. The
But it's
storyline it's
really cool.
great, but it's so dumb. You know what I mean? It's just
yeah.
Noah.
Next one.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Spider-Man: Homecoming.
You're a bigger
I'm
Spider-Man
a big
fan.
Spider-Man. Homecoming. Okay, so Far From Home was definitely a better movie.
I agree.
In my opinion.
I agree.
Because it went another place. It had a lot more action to it.
But Far From Home was great.
See,
but Homecoming was great. That's what I
the
meant to say.
Vulture
But Homecoming
fight,
was
I
great.
just did not like as much because the Vulture fight gave us a lot of. It just wasn't enough detail of Spider-Man and the Vulture fighting.
Mm-hmm.
You can see a bunch of like fight scenes, like in other Spider-Mans. You can see Spider-Man going against Green Goblin, right? And the fights were amazing. Okay, they were
Like the original Spider-Man?
web slinging everywhere, but it was more climbing and Tony Stark intervening because
Yeah, because that was the one where Stark was like his babysitter almost.
Spider-Man was basically baby Stark at the moment.
Yes.
Like he got all of his new technology into his suit,
But then he got it taken away.
Yeah, he got it taken away.
And then he got it back, and then he got offered with the Avengers, and then he declined it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
It was very odd. I didn't like it as much as far.
It was a great
still
movie,
amazing.
though.
Yeah,
I mean,
still an
I'll
amazing
watch
movie.
it. I mean, I would go home and watch it right now.
Yeah.
If we weren't going to Noah's birthday party.
Yeah.
Next one, Noah.
All right, number 5 is Doctor Strange. which I think should be top 3. But
I think it's
Totally
number
agree.
one almost for me.
No, we
I
have
think
watched
it's
this.
number one.
We have
good.
watched this twice on my projector. Am I correct?
It was a good
I've
movie.
watched it like 2 or 3 times.
But we watched this on my projector, and let me tell you, on a big screen, this movie is trippy.
really.
It's just,
just
all the
there.
weird illusions and stuff look so cool on a big screen.
The special effects is insane.
I know, I love it
it's
so
really,
much.
It's really, really cool.
I love the character development.
Oh, did you hear that in the next Doctor Strange, Wanda's gonna be in it?
That'd be pretty cool.
Wanda.
That would make sense with all the magic going on. And Doctor Strange
Scarlet
probably
Witch.
knowing. Yeah,
Well,
knowing
yeah,
more
but
about
she's
it.
not called Scarlet Witch yet.
She's not?
No.
Oh.
She's just called Wanda.
Yeah, true. I thought it was really cool.
I think the thing with that is I'm gonna give a bold prediction here. I think she will be the bad guy in that movie.
Oh,
Really?
yeah. She definitely will.
I feel like she's just trending down because in the comics she's evil.
Yeah. I don't know. Doctor Strange, I just love the movie. Okay.
So did I.
The plot line had, especially the special effects.
They were
going
insane.
upside down, the different
Like
views,
just twisting
different
things
angles,
around. Yeah, it was so cool.
and all the magic and
The portals.
Yeah,
and
it was
stuff.
really
It was
cool.
so really, really,
They
really
changed
cool.
scenes really well.
Really, really cool movie.
Yep. Next one.
Yeah, next.
Number 4 is Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Really?
I'd have to watch this again to be honest.
This is a great movie. I really like this movie. I don't think it's 4.
I would put this down more and then replace it with the original, like Captain America: The First Avenger.
So would I. I would switch
was
this.
so much a better
Is Captain
movie.
America the First Avenger on this list?
No, it is not.
What?
Wait, it's not on the list.
Yeah, where is it on
entirely?
the list?
Oh, it's. I
Yeah, it should
bet
be
it's
down
on the
there.
list. Oh, it's number 12.
Okay, yeah, make sure.
I think those need to switch because the First Avenger was really. I just like the World War II theme and stuff.
That was, yeah.
It gave the proper backstory of him, and I saw something where Red Skull mentioned, like, had 2 lines where it kind of predicted Avengers Endgame.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember what he specifically said, but he was saying something about like.
That's the
end times
thing.
or
It's so
something.
crazy. They already have all of this stuff planned
Right.
out so far in the future, and that movie was made in 2011, and Endgame was made in 2019. That's 8 years that they were already planned for.
And a cool fact, before Endgame came out, I saw a video which predicted that Captain America goes back in time. Like, which was through the thinking that Captain America was already on, like, he had so many cameos, like 3 cameos. One where he was hidden in, like, sunglasses. You could, like, barely notice him, really. He was just a normal passerby, right? And he was just passing by on the streets. And there was also one where he was on the Shield ship.
Yes.
like, just walking by. It was really crazy.
It's
It was
weird.
none of
It's
the
weird
times
how
where
they
he should have been
It's
there.
so weird how they do that. Okay,
Really
next
odd.
one. Number 3, top 3 now.
Number 3 is Endgame.
Endgame. I don't know why that's number 3.
It needs to be higher.
Yeah, a bit higher. Not well, in my opinion, it's not as high because I'm gonna say my top 3 already, and my number 1 is Doctor Strange. I love the movie. Number 2 was Spider-Man: Far From Home.
Okay, now I'm okay with this list so far. Yeah, go ahead. Keep going.
And then number 3,
Was it Endgame?
No, I'd have to put Endgame somewhere at 4. I don't know what my number 3 would be. Thor Ragnarok, actually, would be my number 3.
I'm sure that will be making an appearance.
I love Thor Ragnarok.
It was so funny.
It was funny, yeah.
Endgame. Oh my gosh!
Endgame.
I saw this in
was really
theaters. Oh my gosh!
Did you see when they came out, the first showing? There was tons of people yelling and stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's because
Iron
it's all the
Man snapped his
nerds
fingers.
there. That's all the nerds, and they're like, "Have you ever watched that?" Because that's funny to watch. I've watched all of them when he snaps. They're like, "Wow!"
Do you remember Infinity War where everyone says when one person watched it and Iron Man died in Infinity War, ha 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 ha, right? And then he ends up dying in Endgame. It was
Well,
really
have
funny.
you ever seen the videos of the first people to watch Infinity War, seeing all of them die? And it's a bunch of Marvel nerds cussing when they see their favorite character go. They're like, no.
No.
Especially when Spider-Man was dying, all of them started crying.
Mr. Stark?
I don't feel.
I don't feel so good.
Number 2, Noah.
Number 2 is Thor Ragnarok.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah. I like Thor Ragnarok.
Very funny.
It's not at 2, but I liked it. It's top 5.
Yeah. It was really good.
I've already discussed this a lot from a second ago. So
Yeah, Thor Ragnarok. Well, let's put it in the perspective of where Loki has died several times.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Loki is a master manipulator. You already know that.
Well, Loki's hilarious
he's-
in this. I loved Loki in this movie. Especially when he's falling through that endless portal at the beginning, Doctor Strange put him in, and he's he comes out and
I wouldn't be that scary just falling through an endless portal.
That'd be terrifying.
Well, people would think that, you would go so fast. I mean, you just go the max acceleration you go. I mean, it's like jumping off a building.
Wait, wouldn't he
by the time
technically
you get to the bottom.
shouldn't he technically should have died when he fell out of the portal and broken all his bones?
Doctor Strange probably made some magic.
He's a pro gamer.
Didn't die.
Yeah.
And Loki's incredibly strong. He's the god of not
Mischief.
thievery, mischief. Yeah, and I mean, he's a god. Pretty powerful.
Yeah, pretty good at the game.
And I think a lot of people underestimated Thor. I don't know how Thor, because Thor he beat the Hulk pretty much, right?
Yeah, but then that guy's just yeah, no, you lost. You can't win.
I mean, but then, he could have. He became even more powerful in Infinity War with his new axe.
I loved
but
Infinity
he didn't
War.
kill Thanos.
Oh, I loved Infinity War Thor. He was so OP. It was
really good.
that was so fun.
And then Endgame Thor and Captain America. That was very surprising.
I hated Thor in Endgame. I don't think they should have done that.
Really?
The fat Thor thing. Well, that was just an advertisement.
That was pretty funny.
It was funny.
Tell this guy to get off. That was pretty funny.
Yes. Noah, number 1.
No.
The number 1 is, I'm sure y'all can guess it. Just take a guess.
Spider-Man Far From Home.
What do you think, Lucas?
Infinity War.
Yeah, Lucas is right. It's Infinity War.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
It's not.
Yes, it is. It is Infinity War.
What?
It's definitely in a top 10, but it's not
I think
number
the only
1.
reason is because so many Avengers died in that movie.
Why would anyone like that?
It was probably just 'cause
I
it's a
like
good
the movie. The movie was really good.
It was good.
But
it's not
not
number
number
1.
one.
Where is Far From Home?
Far From Home is, I'm pretty sure, it's number... Oh my goodness. Far From Home is number 18.
What? That should be way too.
That should be 1.
I agree. That should be a little higher, but
Yeah.
I think Infinity War is a good number 1.
No, it's an. I disagree. This
I don't think it's-
I'm very mad at this list
Top
now.
10, yes.
Top 10,
but
sure.
not number 1.
Not number. They put Endgame below Infinity War.
Right? That's really weird.
My top 3 is Infinity War is number 1, then it's Doctor Strange, and then it's Black Panther. That's my top 3.
I guess we can all agree. Wait, what is your top 3 real quick?
I'll do top 3. I'll do Far From Home at 1, Endgame at 2, and 3.
Doctor Strange.
I'll do Civil War. I
What?
think that's so underrated. I really liked Civil War.
It was good. It just was a mashup. It was kind of weird.
People thought it was kind of bad, but I think it was really solid, and I think people underrated that movie a lot.
Where's
So-
Doctor Strange?
Doctor Strange is 5.
Boo. It should
4.
be number
4.
1.
4.
Number uno.
That's your
Numero
opinion.
uno.
Okay. I think that's gonna do it for this segment.
That's it.
Coming up next, we just got time
For one more thing.
We'll do it right after this. Hey Lucas, who's your favorite chiropractor?
Rachel Medford, of course.
Medford Chiropractic has the best chiropractic service in Texas, but they also have the best massages and more.
They have massages?
Yeah, and they are awesome.
Yeah, you can find more information on medfordchirotx.com.
That's medfordchirotx.com.
Medford Chiropractic and Family Wellness at 2412 Old North Road.
940-535-7067.
That is their phone number. And Dr. Rachel Medford, awesome personality, and she's a great person.
If you are craving some fried rice, egg rolls, boba tea, beef teriyaki, or my favorite, sesame chicken, then Hannah's Cafe and Market is for you. It's the newest restaurant in town, and for all you Bulldogs, there is a 10% student discount for a limited time. Hannah's Cafe and Market is located at 105 South Denny Street in Howe, just north of the First Baptist Church. You can find them on Facebook or call at 903-532-0529. Hannah's Cafe and Market. Go Dogs! Welcome back to the Howepodcast 101. I am Jake Roberts, joined alongside
Lucas Mitchell, and we're alongside
Noah Riley.
and Caesar.
What? What about Caesar?
We're joined by Caesar.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Caesar.
We don't have to do it this is just kind of a one episode thing. But
Caesar. And by the way, we have time.
No. I have a new thing that I want to. I have a new thing that I want to add.
Okay, go ahead.
And with that being said, we just got time for one more thing.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty good, right?
Pretty good. Who's gonna go first? Mine's pretty random and epic. So
Okay. Do you want to go first? I mean, you can go first.
No, you want to go first? Birthday boy?
You can go first. You're good.
Yeah, but you're birthday boy.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
fine, I'll go
first.
first.
Yeah.
Okay, my random fact or one more thing is that armadillo shells are bulletproof.
What?
Yeah.
We need to use some more armadillo shells.
Yeah,
Right.
One Texas man was hospitalized when the bullet he shot at an armadillo ricocheted off the animal and hit him in the jaw. That's what you get for trying to shoot the Texas state animal, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's why they picked it, because it's too good.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna
Too
pick this.
powerful.
Yeah, it's too overpowered.
Mine's like really incredibly random. What's yours? Is yours like random?
Mine's
or-
incredibly random too.
Okay. Is it like awesome though?
It's pretty cool.
Like cool or
Go ahead.
awesome?
Just go ahead.
Okay, so there's this famous Finnish.
It's not the infinite
sniper.
monkey theorem again, is it?
This is a incredibly famous Finnish sniper that was in the Winter War during 1939 to 1940. He served 1 year of mandatory military service for the Finnish army and was a decorated marksman. He was with Russia during the Winter War, and he re-enlisted to help his country. He staked out in the forest where temperatures were -20 to -40 degrees Celsius. That's about -7 to negative. That's like -40 something, maybe.
So cold.
More. I don't know. Degrees Celsius. He began picking off Russian soldiers.
Oh my gosh.
Once they found out all their troops were being killed by one man, he was nicknamed the White Death for his white camouflage he wore, like during the snow.
Yeah.
The Russians deployed a task force to kill him, but they were all gunned down. They deployed a team of counter snipers trained to kill other snipers.
Yeah.
But that's his name, Simo Haya. Simo killed all of them, and yeah, they killed all of them. All of the
goodness.
counter snipers.
Okay.
Fearing the loss of more soldiers, the Russians carpet bombed his location, but Simo survived, suffering only slight damage to his jacket. Eventually, a Russian's bullet caught Simo in the jaw, tearing off practically half his head. He was carried by another Finnish soldier to the hospital, where he was in a coma for a week. He woke up to the news
No
that the
way.
war was over. His confirmed kill count with his rifle was 505, the most of any Finnish soldier. Although it is believed his final kill count was much higher, as he also used an SMG. To avoid being seen by any enemy troops, he used a rifle with just the iron sights, so no one would see the glare off his scope. He would also keep snow in his mouth at all times, so no one would be able to see his breath. Also, the White Death still stands. Actually, I can't say that word. It still stands the best nickname ever.
Okay, you'll tell us after the show.
Yeah.
Okay, my one more thing, guys. Did you know that the longest English. Is this an English word? No.
Yes.
Okay. The longest English word is 189,000. Thank you, Lucas. 189,000 letters long, and takes 3.5 hours to pronounce it correctly.
Wait, just real English word?
Like it's an English word.
Is it not in the dictionary?
It's a chemical name for the protein titin.
Wait, what's
go.
the full thing?
It's literally, it would be that long. It's like impossible to fit. It takes 3.5 hours to say, and it's 189,000. No, but that's not necessary.
I know, but you can't look it up. I want to see the entire
Lucas,
name.
I already looked it up. I'll show you after the segment.
All right, fine.
Okay. All right. Let's go into outro mode. Thanks for listening to the How Podcast 101. Make sure
Absolutely.
to like, subscribe, share. Thank
Hit
you,
that notification bell.
sponsors.
Thank you, sponsors, which is Hannah's
Sponsor, there
Cafe
you
and
go.
Market, Don Smokehouse. We have Palio's, Medford Chiropractic and Family Wellness in Denton, FEC House Studios, and Goodfellas, The Barber Shop. Yeah, make sure you guys go to our how101.com to, you guys can find merch. You can buy the merch, actually buy it.
Yes.
How many sales have we had in this past month? It's been an insane amount.
Yes. We have had a grand total of 0 sales.
How dare you guys not buy any of us?
We're going to
our
have to.
merch?
Yeah, guys. I mean, you can support us. You can get a good shirt or a
A
sticker.
singular shirt,
I mean, one shirt. Y'all can afford $15.
right?
I mean, come on, guys. It's $15.
You can even afford a mug, which is $1. Come on.
That's true. Get a mug. $2. It's $2. $2 for
Same
a mug.
thing.
Yeah, same thing. $2 for a mug. I mean, just give us your
Come on.
fancy $2 bill, and we'll return it with a mug and a sticker. If you give us a $2 bill, we'll give you a sticker also.
How many subscribers did we get in the past
Actually,
2 weeks?
I would actually love to give a shout out to that because
Really?
we are at, I believe, 74
Right now?
right
Or-
now. Yeah,
Oh. Boo, not 80 subscribers.
we're getting close.
Noah can't face reveal.
No, we'll get there. We're 6 away. We can do it. I know we can. 74. We were at like 68 like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So that's an impressive improvement. Good job, guys. But that, I mean, I'm sure that's in thanks to the interview with Monty, which had 141 views.
Huh?
Let me see how many of you were subscribed that watched that video, because I know it was not as many as usual. Go to video and hold on. Okay, so I can't find it.
Darn. Oh well.
Hold on.
I mean, this is a good podcast. I mean, this episode was really good. What do you think about
I
it,
like
Noah?
this episode. No, I can't find it.
Noah.
It was a really good one. I think it was good.
Noah.
I think
was good.
really good.
Well, make sure to comment down below. Happy birthday to Noah. Mm-hmm. And
You don't have to at all.
You really do have
you
to.
don't have to, but
You
you know,
really
it's
have
a
to.
good way to show your support for the podcast and
Oh.
show your support for Noah. So
On our website, how101.com, we have donations.
no.
Give us your money.
No.
You thought I could not say it? Yeah. So very close.
Dang it.
All right. I think that's going to do it for this episode.
That's gonna do
you
it for
have the
this
video, actually?
episode. What
Do you have the video?
video of what?
You were pulling up a video.
No, it wasn't.
I'm insane. All right. That's going to do it for this episode.
Coming up next week on the How Podcast 101, we're gonna try to get an interview. We will get an interview. Don't know who it'll be. Should be a good one though. And we'll do a fantastic top 10. And Noah has baseball this week, so he'll break that down. We'll do it. I'm just kidding. We're not gonna do it right after this. We'll do it next Sunday. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. It's been crazy lately. We've skyrocketed.
Music off.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. The support's been crazy lately, and very impressed with it. So I guess we'll just go to
Outro
the
here?
outro. For me, Jake Roberts,
And for me, Lucas Mitchell.
And for me, Noah Riley.
we're signing off for now. Well, here we are in the FBC House Super Bowl party. We are recording in the studio like we always do. It's 14-3 at the moment we're recording this. 14-3 Tampa Bay over Kansas City. We don't really know what's happening out there at the moment because we are inside the studios.
Absolutely. All we know is that the score at the moment is 3-14. Is that right?
You were muted. Sorry, say that again.
The score is 3-14.
You are
Do you
correct.
have that changed on the?
I do. I have
All
that
right.
changed. All right.
So we have that, and we're gonna be doing a interview.
Not
sort
really.
of.
We're just going to be asking questions.
Yeah.
So I
Let's
guess
start off with Thomas. Thomas, how are you doing today?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing good. What do you think about the Super Bowl? Who do you think's gonna win? And what do you think about it in general?
I think it's a good match, so I don't really know, but I feel like the Tampa Bay is gonna win because
well, it is 14-3.
yeah.
Yeah. So like so you have 3-14, and this is 14 points. This is in because I wasn't here for most of the game. So was this in the first and second quarter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they've gotten already a league ahead or a lead ahead.
There you go.
Right. And I mean they're doing really well, and Chiefs they just aren't keeping up. What do you think about that?
I feel like they could come back, but it's gonna be really hard. But if they think about it, they could.
Awesome.
Think about it. I mean, I guess you can do whatever you think you can do.
All right, we're going to go out there, and we're going to be talking to some other people. All right, we're going to start out this. All right, I'm going to go talk to my mother, and we are on air. My mother, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
What are you doing at the moment?
Actually, I'm doing schoolwork.
Are you paying attention to the game at all?
Not at all.
Not at all. Did you know? Can you like not see the score and know what the score is?
I can see the score.
You just looked at it.
I can see the score.
Oh well.
You're supposed to do that on
do you
ad
know what's
breaks.
going on in the game?
No, I don't.
Darn. Dad, I'm gonna talk to my dad right here. Dad, how are you?
Go Brady.
That's all he's been saying all night. What do you think about the game?
It's a good game. It's 14-3 right now. Bucks against Kansas City, so go Brady.
Go Brady, okay. Jake's dad, how are you doing?
Very well.
What do you think about the game? And I guess, is there any... what do you think about the Buccaneers so far?
Well, they got 2 touchdowns, both to Gronk. This is kind of the battle of the tight ends. Watch right here. Kelsey's about to get himself a touchdown.
And, he's about to get up there. Oh, and no good, and we're stuck at 14-3. I'm going to go back inside, and we're going to be talking more about the game and what we think about Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady.
Well, Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, obviously fantastic players, but you got to look at stats. And remember the podcast last week when we looked at the stats and we said, stats-wise, who did we say was going to win? Who did we say?
We said the Chiefs were going to win, but the Buccaneers already have the lead. We did say the Buccaneers were going to win, but stat-wise, we said Chiefs.
That is what we said, and so far we've been spot on.
Yep.
Because the Chiefs cannot get an offense going, but the thing is, the Chiefs were down 24-0 last year in the playoffs, and they came back and won that game against Houston. Also, it was Houston, so it's not really fair to compare that. But, if you want to go back out there and ask some more questions, we'll take a quick break and we'll come back and do some more of that, if that sounds good. So
that sounds good to me.
We'll be right back right after this. Welcome back to the Howepodcast101. Again, we're live back from the Super Bowl party after that break. We will be playing some of this audio for you. I know it's not visual, but it's good audio to have for the future. So we're going to head it over to Lucas, who is in the Super Bowl party. How are you doing, Lucas?
I'm doing good. Wes, we are on air right now. What do you think about the game? What do you think about what's going on?
I think it's a pretty good game so far. I'm not surprised that Tom Brady and Tampa Bay are doing so well. I kind of had a feeling that they would have a pretty good game, so I'm enjoying what I'm seeing thus far.
Awesome. The scores with the Buccaneers just going ahead. So what we said, statistical-wise, we would say the Chiefs were doing... statistical-wise, the facts were the Chiefs were going to win. But we were all agreeing that the Buccaneers were going to win. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think on paper, you would expect statistically for the Chiefs to be winning right now, but Tom Brady's been there a bunch of times. This would be Super Bowl number 7, I think, so you can't count him out. So, yeah, can't always go with statistics.
Awesome. We're going to head over to Clay Wilson. Clay Wilson, we're on air. If you would like to talk, Mr. Wilson.
Hey, what's going on, Luka?
Just interviewing people. What do you think about the game so far, the Buccaneers versus the Chiefs?
It's a real surprise that the Chiefs haven't scored a little bit more. That's my take on it so far.
Ooh, well, statistical-wise, what we just told Wes right there, we'd seen the Chiefs were going to win, just in facts they were going to win. But the Buccaneers, we just thought they would win. Why do you think the Buccaneers are winning so far?
Well, they're scoring more points than the Chiefs is the number one reason
That's a good one.
They're winning.
That's a really good one.
What I'd really like to see here is Dan Marino and the Miami Dolphins coming in the second half and taking over the game and winning a Super Bowl for the Dolphins. That's what I'd really like to see. You shouldn't have handed me the mic because now I'm going to commentate for the rest of the half.
Oh, no.
Oh, no is right. You can have it back.
Well, you guys heard that? The old quarterback's going to take over with the Dolphins. All right, Jake, I'm going to head back over to you.
All right, so do you want to do any more interviews, or do you think that's good?
I think that's good so far. We're going to put that together with the other.
All right. Thanks so much for listening to that, and we'll get back to your regular scheduled programming right after this.